The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Commodores will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteers offense will go to work first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
I love the play call. First play of the game, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players the football right now and let you know about it. Awesome job.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl, but knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is he?
Breaks into the open. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be
picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. So the opening drive of the game, and you spin it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not the start this offense wanted.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw. It's Collins. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They're dealing with a second and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Commodores come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on third and short. Extending the play. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's McAfee. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
First and goal, Andy.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
down, second and goal.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. To the air, it's Collins. Looking for the goal line. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hamilton. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Driving for the goal line, loose football. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Connection to the right. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Fakes to grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Back to throw, time running short in the half. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Under fire. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They go to the ground. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the Commodores will hustle to the line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Commodores have this offense rolling.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun to give to the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for room, it's Hamilton. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Commodores are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Commodores come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Collins. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Got the quick completion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab right down the middle. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now the play fake. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right.